U.S. government? How you feel now? 2 days ago, I had no idea what Red Book was, or Red Note. Didn't even know it was a real app. Didn't know, had no idea. Now, if you've been following me long enough, you know about Hollyweird, and you know how late I am on certain things, so you know I'm not lying. I had no idea what Red Note was. But the U.S. government started fucking with me. And now I know about Red Book. It's like firefighters going out to elementary schools, teaching kids how not to start fires by telling them how fires start. And then those kids start fires. 2 days ago, China didn't have my phone number. I just willingly gave it to them just now. And that's your fault, U.S. government. You did that. I didn't do that. You did that. And now I'm about to go make some content for some Chinese people. And they seem very nice over there. I feel like an NBA player who wasn't getting the right amount of love where he was at, so he decided to play overseas. And now he playing overseas and he getting some love, some real love. Because they know, we just want to play some ball. I'm just here to have some fun. I just want to play some ball. Oh, also, it's not Red Note or Red Book. It's Xiaohongshu. I'm now on Xiaohongshu. 2 days ago, I couldn't say that. So to the U.S. government, I just want to say, Shishini.
I'll be moving over to Red Note. It's a Chinese app just like TikTok. I'll be posting all of my TikTok style videos over there.
I downloaded the Red Note app in protest of the US government, and I was just thinking, like, I'm just gonna download it and just see what's up. And then I discovered that is the most incredibly friendly app I've ever been on. Everybody's so sweet to you. They introduce themselves. They're trying to learn English from us, and also we're trying to learn Mandarin from them. And it kind of feels like if you had like a really like mean girlfriend, and which is like, you know, and they're telling you like, don't hang out with that person because they're rude and ugly and like they're just the worst person ever. And then finally you like accidentally bump into them at some weird coincidence and they end up being like the nicest person ever. And then you realize that your friend is just extremely jealous and that they never want you to meet them because if you did, then you could grow more powerful together, and they just don't want that to happen, you know? And they don't want that BFF friendship energy to happen at all. So if you download Red Note, they are just so sweet. I cannot get over it. They're so nice, and I'm just so happy to be there. I can't get over it. They're even saying like, we know that you're TikTok refugees, but we hope that you stay. Isn't that, I can't.
I'm still very illiterate in Mandarin, and my Mandarin is not very good. It takes a lot of practice, but I'm so excited to see more and more Americans wanting to learn the language because it's a super cool language.
I find it so funny that we all collectively decided to go to one app due to the TikTok May being banned in a couple days, and that was a kind of Chinese version of TikTok, and that's a Red Note. And what's hilarious is that once you start the app, everything is in Chinese. And then the first 3 videos I get on the app is talking about, hello, TikTok refugees. Literally every single one. And you know what? I'm all for it, because like, why not go against the American government by going to an app that's literally exactly what they don't want us to go to? And what's super funny is just how funny the comment section is, because it's just pure gold.
Well, apparently they delaying the TikTok ban because they scared we was all going to Red Note. And I just gotta say, I'm so proud of us as a unit, as a team. I downloaded it last night. Mind you, this is the first time I ever remember downloading Red Note. Why I already have posts up. And then I remembered when they tried to play with us like 2 years ago and be like, oh, TikTok's getting banned. Someone close to me told me about Xiaohongshu, which I did not know when translated to English is just Red Note. So yeah, we dope. I don't know how to sync my phone number though. If somebody wouldn't mind helping me with that. But I just love how we all collectively were like, you say you worried about the Chinese government having our data. Great, whatever. We all know that's not the actual reason. But if that's what you want to say, I mean, we just gonna give it to them willingly. Now what? Stupid?
I have not been contacted by my TikTok Chinese spy yet. I don't know if I should be taking applications at this point. But yeah, just send me a DM. I'll give you all of my data, any state secrets that I may hold. I have no loyalties to the United States. Help me help you bring down the U.S. empire.
I surrender all my data to China. Here you go, China. In exchange for keeping my TikTok, you can have all my information. Fuck you, U.S. government.
Okay, fine. To all the Chinese people on Xiaohongshu, I'll cut you a deal. If you teach us all Mandarin, I'll do your English homework. I swear to God. I swear to God. I think that's a fair deal. I think that's a fair exchange. What do you guys think? Let me know.
Ni hao. Hello. My name is Savannah Rose and I'm an American and I've lived in the United States my entire life. I would love if anyone who speaks English or Americans could follow me here on Xiaohongshu, since we are coming to this app because TikTok is getting banned in our country in less than a week.
What I find very interesting is the app's population is just Chinese and Americans, right? And I don't think in the history of social media have Chinese and Americans been able to come together on the same platform and just talk. Because it really puts into perspective how much your government tries to make you hate each other and tries to vilify the Chinese people. But when you're able to just read what they're saying and see a comment section from actual Chinese people, oh my gosh, it's just, I don't know, it just puts a new perspective on things, right? In these comments, Chinese people have the funniest sense of humor. I would have never known that Chinese people are that funny. You see the Europeans in comments and it's never funny. It is never funny. I've never met a funny European in this comment section on this app. But gee, the first comment section I translated to English and I'm dying. They're so funny. So anyway, I just think it's so ironic and funny that you're gonna try to ban an app because you're afraid of the Chinese Communist Party just for your citizens to download an app directly from the Chinese Communist Party. And not only that, they're going on this app, they're seeing that, oh my gosh, Chinese people aren't the enemy. My government's been lying to me. They're just average people. We're all just humans floating on a rock. And at that, they're funny. And they're teaching me Mandarin. And they're teaching me Chinese culture. It hasn't even been 5 scrolls. That is, oh my god, that is so funny.
I know where we're going after TikTok. And it is not only hilarious, but it would be the funniest act of protest in American history, I'm nearly certain. There is this app called Red Note. It is the Chinese version of TikTok that you can download in the App Store. And because this legislation is just targeting ByteDance, I'm pretty sure after January 19th, Red Note will still be available in the App Store. How fucking funny would it be if they ban TikTok and then we all move to the actual Chinese version of TikTok? Like, would that not be the biggest fuck you to the government ever of like, oh, you're gonna take TikTok away because you're worried about Chinese security threats? Just to show you how little we give a fuck, we are gonna move to the actual Chinese version of this app. I don't think it solves the monetization concern for TikTok creators, but as an act of protest, holy shit, would this be so fucking funny. Please share this. Please make this go viral. Please post this to everyone because I think this would be the funniest idea anyone has ever come up with. And I would just laugh until the end of Earth.
Did you know that America, like the government, is banning TikTok, so all the Americans are using Xiaohongshu? Some Americans are also saying like, oh, make Xiaohongshu great again. And when I opened the Xiaohongshu app this morning, it's like full of Americans and only English. I thought I clicked the wrong app, like I was using TikTok. Some of them are calling themselves like TikTok refugees, or I saw on TikTok a couple of them also keep saying like, oh, we're colonizing an app. It's funny, the American government ban an app because they think it's like Chinese and it's bad, but then all the Americans, they go to another Chinese app. And on TikTok they were already making jokes like, oh, I'm gonna miss my Chinese spy, because America tells people that there's like Chinese people who spy on you through your phone through TikTok. When we started posting on there, you said, oh, there's no white people, it's fine, it's only Chinese, and now look at what's happening.
中国人 almost got me. Okay. Easy. Too easy. It looks like it's a flag. It looks like a flag.
美国
Ooh. Look at that thing. Gosh. Looks like a monster.
生注定是沧桑，苦之来要笑着从模样。I gotta fix that.
Biggest winner in this TikTok drama? Definitely Redbook. It's absolutely mind-blowing how quickly they've blown up in the US market. We're seeing something pretty historic here. Redbook has somehow managed to bridge this digital divide between China and the US. It's like we're all suddenly on the same social media wavelength. From what I'm hearing from TikTok users, they checked out Redbook because people said it was pretty similar to TikTok. It's kind of like a protest move, you know? The more the government tries to block something, the more people want to do exactly that thing. It's classic reverse psychology. But real talk, this massive surge in users might not last forever. I mean, think about all those TikTok creators who've built up huge followings. Starting over on a new platform? That's tough. There's no guarantee their followers will jump ship with them. This whole thing feels more like Americans letting off steam about government control than anything else. It's like a digital protest art piece, if you want to get fancy about it. Sure, Redbook is getting this amazing opportunity to break into the US market thanks to the TikTok drama, but they better watch out. If they get too popular, they might end up in the same hot water as TikTok with the US government. What are your thoughts on this fascinating development? We're witnessing a unique moment where government restrictions are actually pushing people toward even deeper engagement with Chinese social media. It's worth pondering. Does attempting to control digital borders actually make them more porous? It's really a reflection of human nature. The more you try to restrict something, the more appealing it becomes. Is this cross-cultural social media migration a sign of changing times, or just a temporary rebellion? If you've been following this situation, or maybe even tried Red yourself, I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments below. How do you see this playing out in the long run?